the first derivative. The first derivative formula for the function y equals to ax power n, where a is a constant and n is an integer. For example, just now example 3, y equals to 3x. Then your dy dx answer equals to 3. When y equals to 3x squared, your dy dx 6x. Y equals to 3x power 3, your answer 9x squared. So this is a pattern. The 3 is in front, then the 1, 2, 3, your integer here, 1, 2, 3, and the power of x is minus 1. Therefore, I have a formula that when y equals to ax power n, then dy dx equals to a times n, x power n minus 1. Okay, and then here, if your n equals to 1, x power 1, 1 times a is a, x, okay, for example, y equals to 5x. So here is 1. Then your dy dx will be equals to 5. We take the coefficient because x power 1, 1 minus 1, 0. X power 0 equals to 1. So when n equals to 1, dy dx equals to a. When n equals to 0, meaning here when y equals to 3. So that means that integer your y dy dx equals to 0. Okay. If y equals to 3x squared, then your dy dx equals to 6x. We read as dy dx is reading as differentiating y with respect to x. And also, f prime x is known as gradient function for the curve. Y equals to fx because this function can be used to find the gradient of the curve at any point on the curve. We substitute x, the point, then we know what is a gradient. If differentiating 3x squared with respect to x, the result is 6x. All these are the same, just 3 different reading. Okay. Determine the first derivative of an algebraic function. A given algebraic function, if you are graph fx equals to x and y equals to f prime x after differentiate, okay, equals to 1 here. This is a straight line. Pink color is a curve. Blue color is the gradient function. Pink color is a curve. Curve is x squared. After you differentiate, you get the 2x gradient function. The cubic curve, after you differentiate, you get the parabola. Alright, so substitute the value of x into the gradient function, you get the gradient. For example, 4. Okay, differentiate the following. Example 4. This one done. Okay. Differentiate each of following respect to x. So I want to differentiate this. So differentiate with respect to x. Now, so what I do just now, 2 over 3 times x, because a power n, okay, before this, ax power n, your dy dx equals to a times n, and then x you write n minus 1. A times n, x copy down, 6 minus 1, 5. So this one you cancel, 1, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 6. So you get negative 4 x power 5 for A. Okay, B. B, if your y equals to 1 over 5 x power 1 over 2. Cube root, square root is power 1 over 2. So now I start dy dx, so I write dy dx here. 1 over 5 multiply 1 over 2. 1 over 5 multiply 1 over 2. X 1 over 2 minus 1. So you will get 1 over 10. X, this one power negative 1 over 2. And we will leave for our final answer 1 over 10. This one square root, right? And this is power negative. A power negative n equals to 1 over a power n. So this one, the x go down and then square root here. Okay, now C. Fx equals to 3 over 8 x power negative 2. Because the power 2, I go up but can become power negative. So f prime x meaning I differentiate now. So I differentiate now, this one multiply -2, and x you copy down, -2 minus 1, n minus 1. So now simplify 122, 428, or you can use your calculator. So 3 over 4, x power -2 minus 1, -3. Now the negative, power negative, I go down lah. None. Sorry, the negative here also. Here the negative here. So answer got here. -3 over 4x power 3. Example 4. Now example 5. If given fx is this one, find f prime, -1 and f prime 1 over 3. So the question asks you to find f prime, you need to find the function first. Fx is 3 over 4 x power 4. So f prime x equals to, multiply 3 over 4 times 4. Actually, no need to write down, you can write outside, or after a long time already, you already know 4 and 4 can cancel. Okay, so 3 over 4 multiply 4, you get 3. X, 4 minus 1, 3. So this is the gradient function. Okay, now f prime -1. So I substitute the -1 into your f prime function, where x prime function is 3x power 3. Now in the bracket is -1, so I substitute -1 inside. -1 power 3, -1 times 3, -3. F prime 1 over 3 also use the same function for f prime function 1 over 3 inside. So this one 3 multiply 1 over 3 power 3, 27. Okay, and then simplification 133, 9, 3, 27. So your answer equals to 1 over 9. Okay, so from here you use calculator, come here also can. A done. Okay, B. Given that this y, then find the value of dy dx. Okay, given that y equals to 9x power 1 over 3. You see here is a cube root, 1 over 3. So now, find the value of dy dx when x equals to 8. So before we find x, we substitute x, we find the dy dx first by using just multiply. So 9 multiply 1 over 3, you get 133, 339, you get 3. 1 over 3 times 9 is 3. X, 1 over 3 minus 1. 1 over 3 minus 1, you get -2 over 3. Okay, now, when x equals to 8, comma, your dy dx equals to 3 power 3x power -2 over 3, the 8 put here. Okay, you can use your calculator, calculate 8 power -2 over 3 times 3. You get answer 3 over 4. Okay, so this is one more step. Copy and just do y and then dy dx using the formula. One more step, when x equals to 8, what is your dy dx? We are given the x value. Okay, next, example 6. Differentiate each of the following respect to x. Okay, this one got 2 terms. Okay, got 2 terms. So same lah. Okay, A. We can let y easier like this. Y equals to this question. So now I want to start differentiate. 5 times 3, 15. X3 minus 1, 2. Plus 3 over 4 times 4, 3. Cancel, cancel. And then x 4 minus 1, 3. Okay, finish. Get answer. dy dx. Okay, B. This one, y is this one, but we expand first. Okay, this one is x multiply square root x equals to x1 multiply x1 over 2. And this one, you can x1 plus 1 over 2, because here multiply, the power I can join together, plus, so 1 plus 1 over 2, 3 over 2. Therefore, if I expand this one and expand this one, okay, now expand x times square root x, I will get x power 3 over 2 minus x times 9, 9x. Okay, now only I start to differentiate. So differentiate how? The power go in front because it's front 1. 1 times 3 over 2, 3 over 2. X, 3 over 2 minus 1. 3 over 2 minus 1. You get 1 over 2. So here power 1 over 2. Minus, if you differentiate 9x, you get 9. Remember just now with power 1. 1 minus 1, no more. 1 times 9, 9. X power 1 minus 1. Okay. This one power 1. You differentiate, you get 9. 1 times 9. X 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 means power 0. When power 0, meaning equals to 1. Okay, so equals to 9. Here equals to 9. Okay, so the final answer you may give in, because the power x is in a fraction, so you may give your answer like this. Both also acceptable. Done. Okay, C. Okay, this one also we simplify first before we start. Okay, y equals to, okay, I expand first. Front and front, front and back, behind, back and front, back and back first. So y equals to 2x squared minus 2x plus x. Minus 2x plus x minus x plus minus minus 1 over x. And the x, this one, the denominator can for the numerator every term. So divide 2x squared minus x over x minus 1 minus 1 over x. 1 over x means power negative 1. Okay, so now finish already means the term is for easier for us to differentiate, then only I can start to differentiate lah. So differentiate. Whenever 2x you differentiate, you get 2. Whenever number no x, you get 0. So ignore. You are negative, negative, positive, x power negative 1 minus 1, negative 2. So 2 plus 1 over x squared, because this one power 1, a power negative n, 1 over a power n. Done. Okay, now you can do self-exercise 2.3.